Why are we concerned about what happened after we die? Why are we concerned? If not for the fact that what happened when we are alive is important to us. If what happened to us is not important while we are alive, we wouldn't care about it. Think about it. Yeah. You think about it, there are so many things that happen in your life, right? Like for example, if we were to consider the idea of death not simply as an organic process, but in terms of the start and end of a process, then let me ask you, do you care about, like just now we had lunch, right? Yeah. Then at night you will brush your teeth, right? Do you care about what happened to the toothbrush after you throw away? I'm not saying it's right or wrong, yeah. But we don't really think about it, isn't it? Yeah. Why? Because for us it's purely functional. Doesn't mean that the function is not important, but for most of us, toothbrush is toothbrush or seafood. Brush yeah. If you lose your toothbrush, do you care? You probably wouldn't care, right? Because it's replaceable. Are your feelings replaceable? Becomes tricky, yeah. Have you all thought about this question? Are our feelings replaceable? Because if it's replaceable, then why should we treat it so differently from our toothbrush? But that's the thing. Not telling you that there's a right answer that is replaceable or not, or wrong answer. No. But what's important is your answer. How do you really feel about your feelings? Because that's what matters. Because that is what determines how you relate to it. How you relate to it. If you relate to it very strongly, then it's going to affect you as to what happened after you die. Yeah? Or for that matter, even before we die. To me, that's what is important. Yeah. So don't try to think of the model dictionary answer like this or like that. Ask yourself, do you relate to the toothbrush the same way you relate to your feelings? Anyone? I probably don't think so. How about your thoughts? The way you think? Do you treat it as functional, as purely a clinical process? In our day-to-day, we identify with all this very strongly. Strongly in what sense? Strongly in a particular way we call identification. We say, this is mine. This is me. This identification. This identification is what causes us to be upset when someone comments on it in a way we don't like. This is what we call the ego. Yeah. And perhaps that's also why, yeah, if I dare say so, that's also why we're concerned. After we die, where will this ego go to?